In this video, we're going to go deeper on grasping the current condition. Grasping the current condition. So why do we do this? It's our way of seeing the difference between where we want to go in the challenge and where we're at today. A better, deeper study makes it way easier to find obstacles that are in the way from us reaching the target condition. And also confirms or disproves our assumptions. So especially with work that we are familiar with, that we've done for a long time, it's very easy to operate off of assumptions and not challenge things. So really grasping the current condition, making it clear on our boards really helps with that. So before talking about the components, let's talk about what it is. What a current condition is understanding what the customer needs are. It is just the normal pattern of work. So without doing anything, what is our operation looking like? What is our process flow? And all you need to do is get enough information to set up your next target condition. So don't feel like you have to get all the parts of the current condition on the first go. As you go through the kata process, you'll be adding stuff to the current condition almost every experiment. It's always up to date. Speaking of which, it's often, I see in the kata world, I see examples where there's not boards that are up to date and it's old data. So that's an easy thing to fix. Just always grab the latest information and data. We're gonna go deeper as we go. So like I said earlier, we don't need to be perfect early on, but as we go, we're gonna have a better understanding of the current condition as our threshold of knowledge goes. And it should obviously be based on facts. It's not an area for us to get ideas for improvement, find waste or sources of waste. It's not just checking the box to move on the target condition or experiments. So don't skip out on this. It's a very important part of the process. Obviously it's not outdated and it's not operating off of assumptions. The three components that make a good current condition. Block diagram of the actual process and how it's working today. Current data of that process, which obviously in a manufacturing or industrial process, it's gonna be maybe easier, but don't let that be a cop-out. And then the last thing, observations with they can use your 5 senses. So just a list of observations that you can make should also be on your kata board. If you have any questions about this very important step, please see Tucker, Ken, or Jeff. Thank you.
In addition to what you just learned, one thing I've been learning lately through my coaching and my learning is how long you're supposed to grasp the current condition before you stop. And the book says you grasp the current condition until the target condition becomes obvious and it becomes clear what you want different about your operating pattern for a target condition. So what that means is essentially instead of running an experiment towards a target condition, you're doing in your daily coaching your next step is what do you need to learn about your current condition before you can move forward. We found that this is actually some of the richest learnings is actually in grasping the current condition and actually understanding what you are what's actually happening by actually going and seeing. So for example, we're coaching some an insurance company right now, and their grasping the current condition is sampling 10 calls from one of the categories like claims or something like that, or prior auth or something where it's a category of similar calls. And they kept doing that until they did that like every day until they found a trend where it's like, I'm seeing in our current condition this theme that we want to change. And now we're not there yet, but we're honing in on the target condition. And every day they're saying, this is what we got to learn till they can confidently put together a target condition. So it's not that you grasp the current condition by, going off for a week and looking at a bunch of stuff or kind of, making stuff up. Not that anyone would do that, but it's not like just going through the motions. It's actually, this is the part that I need to learn about our process. This is what I got to go and see. This is what I expect, and then this is what actually happened. This is what I learned, and you go through that. That's called phase one coaching, which is going through current condition coaching, by asking those questions, not going through the target condition, current condition, and such. As far as like, does it count as a coaching cycle? Absolutely, because it's moving the ball forward towards being able to set a target condition. It's a really important part of the process. So um, I learned the hard way because I tried to take a codification by saying, oh, I'll come back with the current condition in like a week. And Mark Rosenthal was like, why are you doing it that way? And it was because I was wanting a break, to be completely honest. But also, I thought that's how it worked. But in reality, it's no. Like, what is my next step in grasping the current condition? What do I expect? And it's all about the learning. So if you have any questions, please see me. Thank you.